Just want to sit back and farm in the early stages mainly.
No, well, Frederick looking for the gank in top lanes. 2 versus 2. Celaver is jumping away, but Libik doesn't have that luxury. He's still getting chunked down, but there's a lot of damage in return. He's got those E-stacks coming up. Libik does manage to get away. Werlyb is still dropping low as well. Remember, the Ren comes through, gets him with the Pierce, and will continue with the Ren stacks. Doesn't manage to get the second Rens off and take down Frederick. He'll be healing up with the passive, but first blood over to Reason Gaming.
Yeah, Giants trying to gank this top lane here to make sure they can...
Oh, the hook, it's good! And Xayoo comes in from the flank as well to mop him up. The assist goes over to Celaver. SKT did come back for 3 games in a row. Meanwhile, Werlyb is on his own in top lane. Xayoo does get in here, lands the flay, lands the follow-up as well. Just get the devastating charge onto Xayoo. Auto attacks rain down, and the red buff is enough. Celaver takes another tower shot, is able to marshal poise out of the turret range, however. Meanwhile, Frederick, with his top laner dying, he's taking the opportunity to go for this dragon.
Very different for Werlyb. He's been the guy ahead of Kubon the last 2 games, whereas Kubon's being camped multiple times.
Away, clears out the minion line while doing so. To get my teeth in the right place. However, the hook lands over the wall into the flay, looks for the follow through with Celaver as well, riding the Thresh Express. We'll get him with the ultimate, the Fate's Call, and the damage, and the flay, and the E, and takes down the Hecarim. We're
just going to keep putting him in lanes where there's no farm to get, and we're going to try and push some towers and maybe get a kill on Libik.
And that will also work too. He gets locked down with the E, with the Q.
Meanwhile, Giants setting up a dive on Celaver. Gragas is nearby.
From Frederick, but now Xayoo's here as well, so they are able to push him away, repel him. And the constant auto attacks from Celaver mounting up those Ren charges, those Ren stacks. Looking for the Fate's Call. He's a Pokemon Master. Lands it onto Adryh, into the flay as well. Perfect setup, and he takes him down.
This Kalista is really working one. Is Libik looking for more?
Oh, the hook comes through. Doesn't quite land. Xayoo is there. He has the explosive. Karski wall lands it, pins him against the wall, but they have no vision. The flay lands regardless. There comes down the ward. And Celaver tries to get in range with the heal, but the knock-up from Frederick onto 2 players. Right on the rim. Fantastic.
They stop the push now. Werlyb is saying, I'm level 6, guys. I can be useful.
I'm relevant. He hasn't come into the fight yet, though. Celaver and Libik are still caught out. He's trying to get in. He's trying to make himself useful, but his jungler's already died. Goes on to Celaver, finds one, looks for the second. It will go on to PePiiNeRO instead. This dragon getting those Ren stacks down, looking for that instant pop. The crunch with the smite should be enough to secure it. And there is no contest from Giants.
Down towards this bottom side here. Secure that tower. Maybe even a kill on Frederick.
Oh, gets hooked in. The box does land as well. He'll be jumping away with a flash. Gets the Ren. Gets the follow with the Fate's Call. But he is tanking up this turret. Adryh tries to return with the damage. Doesn't quite have it just yet. Celaver going underneath that turret. Wants Xayoo to be the one tanking, but it's actually going to go over to Thresh. Gets the body slam and the Drunken Rage. Adryh doesn't quite have the damage, but he will flash away. Here comes the teleport now onto that minion. It is Werlyb. He has the ultimate. He gets the kill onto Libik. Looking for another one onto Xayoo. Lands a devastating charge. And also the Ignite with the auto attack. Double kill goes up for the Hecarim. Trying to catch up into this game. Celaver now going toe-to-toe with PePiiNeRO in the mid lane. Takefun's there to follow up, and he will detonate him with the E-stacks and will be escaping for this one. So overall, that was a 2 for 2. Ping around.
Bot lane tower.
Ultimate comes through, interrupts the E from Adryh, in fact, and will be dragging him back in with the flay. Tries to get the damage onto Libik, but it's not quite enough in time before he drops down.
He's played around him so much. Every time Giants try to make a play on Celaver, multiple members from Reason were there. They saw Hecarim on the bottom side. He's just recalled. Nobody's reacting for Giants. There's a pink ward placed and no wards in the river at all. Rydle's going to walk in to check this one. They should expect it. But there's Kalista stacked now with the Ren. That's gone.
Yeah, and so is Rydle. He gets dragged in. He just wanted the ward, but it's just too late. The left-hand side into this fight, he's got the home guards. He hasn't been seen just yet, but Giants have already gone down under exited stage right this time. Lands the Flame Breath, have maybe found Rydle. He does have his flash to go, not over the wall. He tries to juke them with the vision, but Kubon's already in the bush. He can see you.
Just go for a dive. I mean, pull up that Thresh, throw him into the enemy team, and they're gone anyway.
Yeah, see if we can just toss him into the front line. But the inhibitor goes down, and Reason Gaming just brute force their way into the base.
They will have pressure everywhere. I mean, the mid lane is obviously going to push already, so ignore that slow push. That's going to happen by itself.
But even in a head-on confrontation, bottom lane, they are pushing the top lane,
Kalista's
middle lane. Here comes the teleport as well from Hecarim. Is it going to be enough? Can he get in range? He moves on to Takefun, kind of just knocks him away from the rest of the team. Finally uses his ultimate onto Libik, and Xayoo picks up the first one, looking for the next one onto Gragas. They do have Celaver way away from the fight, so there's not much he can do about it, but the whimsy and the help picks keep Xayoo alive for now. Takefun, the real MVP of this one, keeps his ally alive. Does get hit by the binding, but the shields will keep him alive as well. Now Kubon comes into the fight. He gets blasted down by the Hecarim. He's looking for even more damage to happen. Celaver now comes into the fight. I'm surprised he wasn't split pushing elsewhere. The Giants will have to deal with. The Baron has now been started. by Reason Gaming, looking to turn around and maybe try and get on them. Kubon looking for the one to go for the initiate into the wild growth. Werlyb comes in with the big ultimate onto the back line, also with Frederick to assist. 2 versus the ward right now. Rydle will be blasted into the team. Baron is assisting with the damage as well, and the frost bomb comes through, but the front line is disintegrated. The back line from Giants was basically non-existent, and they just lose 2 members for that one. Now the Baron will be going down. Kubon wanted the recall, but Baron says nope, you'll have to kill me instead, and this will be going over to Reason Gaming with no contest.
Keep in mind that Corki is very, very weak at this point. Doesn't really add a whole lot of damage from PePiiNeRO. So the back line were just staying very far back. Giants getting some sort of hard engage where Kubon won't be able to TP in time. Would really prefer him though to just split push here, so you have 2 lanes with buffed up minions. Yeah. But they're still going to take down his tower. I mean, again, it's just small things for them. It just makes it a little bit more difficult.
Oh, the hook onto Adryh as well, followed by the Dragon's Descent. And this is now a 5 versus 4 underneath the turret, but the turret doesn't even matter that it's there. Celaver follows up with the pierce as well. But it's just so much damage in such a little amount of time, and Adryh is already gone. This could be the game right here and now, Deficio.
Yeah. The thing is, Reason is so far ahead by them just grouping. That is perfectly fine as well. Kubon is recalling now.
PePiiNeRO taken out by the damage from Takefun. Look at that Luden's Echo value.
Well, Reason Gaming are not done yet.
They are not indeed, Deficio. They take down the first Nexus turret, there goes the second, and they will be coming back in this series with a win, now 2-1. Giants Gaming, they still have another game to go at least if they want to make it back into the LCS.